Wally Weitz learned at an early age that making money was fun.
I got a potholder loom one time when I was sick with chickenpox or something, and at one point I would make potholders and enlist the neighborhood kids to go out and sell them, and we had an intricate commission structure.
At age 12, the New Orleans native bought a book called How to Buy Stocks.
I was reading about stocks and bonds and raising capital for a business. So I started investing, $50 at a time, and did that through junior high, high school, college. And when you lose $50 as a teenager in the 60s, that's tragic.
He later learned that his favorite hobby made a great career. Wally's first job after graduating from Carleton College in 1970 with a degree in economics was at a small Wall Street brokerage firm. Wally says he follows Warren Buffett's philosophy when it comes to investing.
I think people get impatient, they want to make money too fast, they get fearful when the value of their stocks go down temporarily. They get excited or more comfortable as stocks go up and pay higher and higher prices. And what we're trying to do is sort of take the other side of those emotional mistakes.
6 months after both graduated from Carleton, Wally and Barbara were married. But they didn't want to raise their children in New York. Among cities they considered for their move was Omaha, her hometown.
I think it's great to be in a quiet, comfortable place where it's easy to get around, where if the kids left the front door unlocked when they walked to school, it wasn't a problem, and it's great for day-to-day living.
In 1973, Wally accepted a job as an analyst and portfolio manager with Omaha brokerage Childs Hyder & Company. 10 years later, he decided to go out on his own.
I had clients that had been with me during that 10-year period who were willing to take a chance on bringing their assets and letting me pool them into, at that time, 3 different private partnerships. And there's $11 million of assets that came along.
He began his company, then called Wallace, Weitz & Company, with $11 million and 1 employee. He chose to charge flat fees over commissions. Today, Weitz Funds manages $3.7 billion in investments and employs 29 people.
The real basis of our philosophy is that if we can invest as if we were buying businesses and pay fair prices that an informed business owner might pay for the whole company, and hold them over time while they generate excess cash and grow, that the odds of having the underlying stocks go up are pretty good.
He continues the philosophy of value investing adopted from Benjamin Graham's textbook. Wally read the book on investing while in college. His job is not always fun and games.
I know my IQ soars and plummets along with my performance in the eyes of the world.
Wally's mother, Ann, instilled in her son a desire to give back to the community.
I think I grew up feeling with sort of an obligation to do something useful. And it was not something that was preached to me, but I would see my mother as a social worker. She'd take me with her down to the train station when she worked for Traveler's Aid, helping people that were stuck in New Orleans trying to get on to the next place.
He and his family run a charitable foundation. Wally also serves on the executive board of Building Bright Futures, where the focus is removing barriers to children learning.
There's an awful lot of people that are born into poverty and are stuck there all their lives, and a big piece of of the problem that keeps them stuck there is poor education or lack of education.
Wally and Barbara have 3 adult children, Roger and Drew Weitz and Katie Weitz White, and 4 grandchildren. They enjoy traveling together, and they enjoy living in Omaha.
I get back to New York fairly often, and over the years I've had fun meeting with other people in the investment business, both mutual fund managers and hedge fund managers, and often when I come back, it's a relief to get back to the quiet.
And for Wally, there's always golf. For his lifetime of success in the business of investing, and for his generosity to the community, we welcome to the Omaha Business Hall of Fame, Wallace Roger Weitz.